What's going on with Jon Snow? What's going on with that guy?
Game of Thrones! Who could forget? If you didn't know, Game of Thrones is a pretty classic show, an amazing show, with one of the worst endings we've gotten in TV. House of the Dragon, the first season I enjoyed quite a bit. The second one, I couldn't finish because I got a little bored, I'm not gonna lie. But that baby killing scene, oh my gosh, that was crazy. So this got me thinking because I saw something online that said a new Game of Thrones spinoff is officially happening. It's in development. And I said, wait a second, why is there a new Game of Thrones update happening like every day and then it gets canceled? Okay, we're gonna give Ygritte a spinoff. Okay, never mind, we forgot she's dead. No spinoff. I found this nice little post on Game of Thrones Reddit that has been kind of going through things. And if you look at that, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in development. There are about 4 I'm gonna say canceled. I'm gonna say obviously Game of House of the Dragons is airing. But dude, this makes me think in general, because Star Wars is having the same exact problem right now where they're announcing stuff, they're canceling stuff, they're announcing stuff, canceling stuff. Why the hell do they do this? Obviously, both of these franchises, what they have in common, they didn't end on necessarily the best terms with their fans. Sure, Game of Thrones has, you know, a little better faith going because of House of the Dragon, but have people really forgiven and moved on from the tragedy that was Game of Thrones season 8? No, they haven't. Same thing with Star Wars. Again, Mandalorian early seasons was good. Anything else was good. Andor was good. Will people forgive? Have they moved on from the tragedy that was episodes 8 and 9? No, they haven't. Both of these franchises are kind of on panic damage control mode. I think that's part of what they're doing, is kind of just, you know, let's test the waters. Let's throw out, okay, Jon Snow spinoff announced. Are we excited? Keep them up. Keep them up. Hands up. Keep them up. Because whatever project they do next, they have to hit with that. They can't miss. They can't keep going down that rabbit hole, or else you're going to end up like a Marvel, to where it's like, man, hey grandpa, are the legends true? Marvel used to actually be good. Yeah, that's true, grandson. Back in the day, back in the years of 2018, life was good. Marvel was still pretty fantastic. And then She-Hulk came out, and Agatha All Along, the show, the movie came out. Yeah, and then they made Ant-Man meets Phil the Future. That was a real bonkers one. But also, I think that can backfire when you're just throwing out all the feelers, because people can get excited, people can be disappointed, and then it's like, okay, can we even trust what you're saying? Do you even care about your projects? Are you just throwing stuff out there? Are you just throwing projects to whatever filmmaker wants to make a Game of Thrones project? Hey, Game of Thrones people, I'll make a Game of Thrones movie. I'll make a good Game of Thrones show for you. It'll probably suck, but I'll do it. Give me a show. Why not? You're giving everyone else a show. You give my mom a show. She's developing the freaking Drogon spin-off show. She's developing that. Why can't I get a show? You freaking jerks. Honestly, man, this is like way too much. This is way crazy. Like, expand at a much slower rate, especially because Game of Thrones, it's really only had 2 properties so far in the base show and then House of the Dragon. Why are you rushing to expand your universe? That never goes well. Never goes well. When you rush expansion, you get the DCEU. When you go nice and slow, you get that early phase of Marvel going up to that first Avengers, which, again, has not aged terrifically, but you can't deny the way they built up Iron Man, Captain America, Black Widow, Thor, going into that first film, even Nick Fury, you can't deny that was tremendously well done. That is a great culmination of that first phase. Take your time, ease into it, get people excited. Don't just throw it, you know, all your poop at the wall and hope something sticks. That's not the way to do it. Don't get people excited just to cancel stuff. Bad on you. Shame. Shame on you. Shame. Anyways, thanks so much for watching. When a Game of Thrones spin-off show eventually does come out in the year 2057, I will follow it if I'm not dead. Thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you later. I won't be dead. I'm pretty young, hopefully. So I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Yep. Talk to you later. Eat healthy. Eat Brussels sprouts. They're good, dude. Cook them up. Put some seasonings on them. Hell yeah. Pretty tasty.